My name is Sunny. I'm an award-nominated music industry blogger, podcast host, and I support upcoming musicians through European tour management, advice, and more. This is a new series where I talk with artists sure to succeed in the next 12 months. Some of the artists involved you may know, others are very new, but all have the potential and the promise of great things.
Hello, I'm Jack from You've Killed It, and I am from near Norwich.
And I'm Carlos from Dirty Mouth and the Boys, aka You've Killed It,
AKA Jack and the Gang.
Jack and the Gang, and I am from London.
We're a psychedelic rock trio from Mordor.
But not really, we're actually a 5-piece indie punk band from London and Norwich.
Music was something I was kind of introduced to at a young age from my parents playing a lot of bands. My dad was a massive Nirvana fan. He always played the Smiths, bands like Stone Roses, Oasis, so I kind of grew up with guitar bands, and from that formed a rock band that took over the world.
Yeah, and I had my brother played guitar, and that's kind of how I got into it, really. Yeah, he used to listen to a lot of Guns N' Roses and Santana, so dragged me down under with him.
I used to be an angsty teenager as well, so Nirvana really helped me through that stage.
Yeah, same, I'm with you.
My number one influence would probably be Blur or The Streets, purely down to the basis that I think Mike Skinner is one of the truest poets who ever witnessed. I like how he doesn't use metaphors and he just tells it how it is, because it's much more relatable from how you hear his lyrics, because it's the way he speaks. And I think that on a personal level relates to me deeper than hearing something metaphorical and kind of trying to work out what the artist is trying to say.
And I'm pretty much the complete opposite. And I love metaphorical and weird and strange music like John Frusciante, who's the old guitarist of Red Hot Chili Peppers, Jimi Hendrix, Santana, I'm a big fan of. One of the first sort of bands that got me into music properly and playing guitar. Pine Grove, who are a great band at the moment, check them out.
It's the hip thing to say, right?
It's a hip thing to say, I'm repping the fingernail varnish because of them. Fizzy Blood, big on Fizzy Blood at the moment, great band as well.
Yeah, they are good. They're a very good band.
Making the rounds at the moment, so keep smashing it, guys. If you see this, you probably won't, but if you do, keep smashing it.
Anything that's raw and original, anything that comes from a place that's kind of true to yourself and who you are and where you're from is a big thing.
Yeah, like Red Hot Chili Peppers, they know they're from California, and
we
they're
know
not afraid to let you know.
Yeah,
they're not afraid to let you know. But they're a big influence on us as well, because we always end up playing their songs in our band practices.
We do.
It's good fun. So.
That's why we suck live.
We don't practice our own songs enough.
When I was younger, I always wanted to be a comedian. It turns out I wasn't funny enough. So instead, I decided to front a band and write lyrics that would hopefully make you laugh, and not at my vocals. Laugh at the lyrics, not my vocals.
That's it, exactly. He jokes about, so you don't really realise that.
Yeah.
He can't actually sing.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of doing it on a whim, and you're all buying into it.
Thank you.
Which is exactly what I want to happen. But on a truer note, with lyrics, I like to have a deep undertone to the lyrics, but I like to say it in a way where I'm not a very serious person. Well, I suppose I am deep down, I guess, but I like to translate it in a kind of like, yeah, this happens to me as well. It probably happens to you. Let's have a laugh about it and not, get too upset, and be positive and do it in a way that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
There's a lot of bands who are doing the whole serious, straight music.
Some people are serious, like legitimately serious.
And that's fine. There's so many good bands already doing that.
Exactly. So what about a not so good band did unserious and had fun with it,
exactly,
and then became the next Kiss? I really fancy becoming the next Kiss.
The next Love Gun.
Yeah, the next Love Gun, but not about the same subject.
Yeah, and then the music videos is just very much, obviously the first lot that we did before we signed with Rude Records, they were all completely DIY, and it was us filming it, or we had a friend come with a camera and then we'd film it in a living room.
Yeah, I guess so. That if you're going to tell a story, you might as well tell it where it's written. And I guess when I was sitting on Wells Beach, I wrote Molly. I didn't. But you know what I mean? I thought, if we take ourselves and put ourselves in something in a way that shows what we're about, what our lyrics are about, which is just kind of different situations, not liking people anymore because everyone's horrible. and you have a cat that's a mate and that can't tell you that you're a horrible person and that no one likes you, then I think that makes you feel a lot better about yourself.
No,
so
good.
that's kind of where the lyrics come from. It's really deep.
Yeah. And then again, the music video is just silly, spur of the moment thing, really, mostly. Apart from Islands, which was a bit more planned.
Yeah, we drew it in the lab.
Yeah.
We had a few people work on it. Dre came in. It was a special moment for us all. At the moment, we released a couple of EPs last year. We got picked up by Rude Records in Milan in Italy. Really lovely guys. It all came out through a Facebook conversation that ended up working out for both parties really well. Nothing but good words to say about Rude.
Yeah,
They've
they're
been
great.
an absolute pleasure to work with, and they've got our backs. And
we got theirs.
Yeah, and we got theirs. Yeah.
Always supporting, always supporting. And yeah, we're looking for a booking agent at the moment. That's the next.
That's the next attack. I think getting a booking agent that wants to bore people. You know, like just
No,
wants
one
to
that loves us. One that loves us.
No,
remember.
but wants to bore people.
And
do you know what I
that,
mean? Like,
but mostly loves us.
put us
too.
on and bore people.
No, I don't think that's true. I don't think there's ever been a gig we've played where people have been bored.
Well, no, because that's because they walk out.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Well, that's okay. It's a bar break. We're the bar break band.
Yeah, go grab a drink. Come back later once we're done.
Exactly. The main goal at the moment after the tour is we want to sit down. We want to write the album. We've our second album that we're kind of working on in the lab again. We're putting some things together. We're making some concoctions that
That's right.
that have a lot of flavour and a lot of spice. And
Putting it all in the cauldron, mixing it up.
trying not to sell out along the way, but you know what?
But
Money
we'll
is
sell.
king, isn't it?
Sell.
No,
You
I'm
sell, I
joking. I'm
sell.
joking. I'll never sell out. I sold out from day one.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah. But either way, that's what we're working on at the moment. Trying to put some new songs together. Trying to come up with some quirky stuff to put together around that as well. Doing interviews. You know, just trying to have fun with it. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you get old and then you die. And I think don't die too soon. You know,
Make the most of it.
make the most of it. Be positive.
Get a booking agent.
Get a booking agent. A good one.
Yeah. Sign us, please.
Definitely got to be BBC Introducing in Norfolk hooked us up with a play with Hugh Stevens on
That was
Radio
really
1.
cool. And
That
a little
was-
interview as well.
Yeah, a little interview as well. I did that with Sophie there, and big love to all the team there. They support us, and they have done for quite a few years now, and they've always given us a hand and a foot up, I think. And I think people need to realise that you need to use the BBC uploader and you need to fire in your tracks and get heard, because those guys have got your back.
Well, so we packed out our Camden Rock set this year as well, which was
Camden Rocks.
that was bloody nuts.
We
as well.
played the Hawley Arms.
Hawley Arms, yeah, and that was like
which at the time I'd never been in there, but then when I went in there and I saw a band playing and I heard the sound, I was like, okay, I love this venue.
yeah, it was really cool, and it was
So many stairs and so much gear.
Yeah.
But great sound and great venue, and it had a balcony. And anywhere that has a balcony is instantly in the top 10 best venues of
it's
all time.
great. It's great. Getting signed was pretty mad. As
Getting
well,
signed was really cool. It was one of them moments where you were like, oh god, someone wants to invest into us and actually care
Yeah.
about us. You know,
That was a good sign.
so we're just waiting for the fans now. You know,
Yeah.
Once we get a fan.
they'll start caring soon.
Yeah.
Now we've got some really dedicated fans who we absolutely love. Like if we're talking about highlights, having some guys travel like 3 hours to come see us play.
Yeah,
was
like it was
absolutely
the weirdest
crazy.
thing ever. They heard us on Spotify and they bought the album. They turned up to a really shady gig in Southampton, and then we had a laugh with them guys. And they came to the Birmingham.
Yeah,
day
and then they came to the
afterwards.
Birmingham day as well, which was another 2 hours. So they like drove to Southampton, and then like 2 days later they came to see us in Birmingham.
We had
Just-
drinks, and it was a fun night.
Yeah, lovely.
It was,
Like
it was a really good night.
we got some of the best fans. Great
Yeah,
guys.
I've got to admit, like
great girls.
the Twitter is brilliant. Like as our old when we were in our other bands, our Twitter was never that good and stuff, but fans seem to be getting the humour in the songs and tweeting back at us, and it's just hilarious to see when they
Yeah.
play your puns against you. It's like check
Proper humbling, or when like people like send pictures of their cats to us now all the time.
Yeah,
like
that's a good
that's
one.
a thing. Like and
Good
videos
one.
of their cats.
cat porn's a thing, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
So we got like playlisted on Hot New Bands by
On-
Spotify.
Yeah, that was
Islands.
insane. Like we've been trying to push our Spotify for a while now, because we've always found that we find some really good fans on there, and for Spotify to actually playlist us on one of their personal playlists was a massive thing for us, because we were like, this is something we've wanted to push for so long since we started this new sound. And get a tweet, you're in Spotify's Hot New Bands playlist. It was like, Whoa.
And on the punked one as well.
And the punked one as well, yeah, which was really cool.
Also got playlisted, Popstar got playlisted for MTV After School Anthems.
That was fun.
And MTV, New Sounds as well.
Yeah.
So that was cool. They circulated the Popstar video for a while.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really
cool.
I was like, I never thought
dabbing was cool, you know?
I never thought we'd be on MTV. I was like, Mum,
it was a mum thing.
It was definitely a mum-like moment where you're like, Mum, on MTV. And she's just like, what the fuck is MTV?
Yeah, exactly. It's not the 80s, mate. Grow up. Move out.
But
that kind of thing.
That was pretty mad as well. That was pretty mad.
I think the most positive thing is like we did an old band for a long time, and we turned up the shows and we had some really dedicated followers, which was really cool. But with this new sound, we're finding that we're getting some really dedicated people that are coming. They're singing every word. They're just. I think people, when they come to our shows now, they just realise that we are ourselves, so they can be themselves, and we have such a mixture of people. We have some of the punkest people turn up, and then some of the like some goths and just standard like casual people, and it's just a good environment to be in, because it's kind of like you know like when school and no one could talk to each other because you weren't in the same clique
or whatever,
in a clique, and now like, everyone's just like, well, these guys are losers. We can be whatever we want at their show, and that's kind of what we're about, yeah.
I think I had enough.
It'll be writing some new material. We're on about 14 songs so far, and we want to write probably about 30, and then we'll possibly look at doing some more releases. We've got some singles lined up. I'm not saying nothing, but maybe we have. But I'm just saying.
Maybe not.
Maybe some magical music videos as well with Jack and the Gang. You know, your favourite tea time show. You know?
Exactly. Jonathan Ross on the other side.
Yeah. We're coming for you, Watson. You know what I mean? Like,
get us on your show, look.
We're gunning for you. But yeah, no, we will have some more fun lined up. We're doing some shows, and then we'll be going quiet towards the end of the year, because there might be something coming out next year. I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying there isn't.
I guess we can plug our show, which will be 10th of November.
Cover as well.
It'll be at Hoxton Bar and Kitchen through Close Up Promotions, which great guys. Sponsored by Jaeger, lovely. If you're, you cough medicine, you want to get pissed at the same time. That'll be fun. We're playing with Misfires, who are really cool as well. Really cool indie band. But yeah, I think that's the rest of the stuff we got planned.
That's the stuff coming up so far, and then it's a case of where will we be next year? Probably still at this exact location. Yeah,
just sat here waiting for Sonny to come back and interview us again.
Hoping no drunk people decide to put excrement on us.
Yeah.
And looking over this beautiful London day.
Bloody nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sky view experience.
Look at that.
The boaters are out with full force.
Bloody lovely.
By the end of next year, I'd love to see some more progress in terms of steady growth, gaining some more fans, gaining some more mates, as we call them.
Yeah.
Because at the moment you can't. I don't like calling people fans. It's kind of a bit weird. I'm a bit socially awkward like that. So if someone comes up to me and says, "Oh, I like your band," I'm like, "Come on, mate."
Yeah, I never know what to say either. I'm always like, "Oh, thank you."
It's like 10 questions. So if anyone does watch this video and does come to a show, give me 10 questions. Like, reel them off, and I'll give you random answers. You can film it and we'll post it online. But it will be a case of steady growth, mainly.
Yeah,
we'd like to get some steady growth. We'd love to get some more touring done.
The booking agents would work on our live shows as well, like the production on stage,
putting some production
lights,
out there. Get some floaties and stuff.
Get some palm trees, like inflatable ones.
Play with some more cool bands.
Yeah,
it's my main way of finding out about music now. I'm so bad at it because I have like these albums that I used to love as a kid, and I'm still playing them now. I'm that guy. And then when I go to a show and I see a band for the first time, and I'm like, you're a bit good, aren't you? Give me some of your talent, mate.
Yeah.
And so I start listening to them. So playing shows is the best way to find out about new music. And I think also if you hear a band live and you like their stuff at that point, I think you know they're a good band, and you know you're going to love it on record. So go check more bands out. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, we want to play some more decent support shows. Yeah, and sort that booking agent. Bloody booking agent.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get that.
We'll get that down. Plausible deniability.
Yeah, and also £1 million and 2 speedboats.
Yeah. Well, it's 2 Lambos.
Oh, 2 Lambos and 2 speedboats.
Not because I want a Lambo, just because just having a Lambo in a music video is always the coolest thing to do, isn't it?
And speedboats.
Yeah.
Fucking love speedboats.
I wanna live by myself on an island. As I don't like people, but I don't really have that wealth.